Imagine this ridiculous situation scenario. You already have solar panels. In fact, the government gave you tens of thousands of dollars to go solar. You're enjoying a much cheaper per month power bill than you would if you had like traditional utility bills, okay? You see an ad on social media, you respond because there's a local utility company, and this is what they're offering. They're offering the fact that you would no longer own your own power. Think about like if someone offered you to now rent your house instead of own it. Okay. Then they offer, hey, that money that the government helped you get into solar, you got to pay that back. You can't use it. Okay. Then they said, hey, here's the really cool catch. You're going to pay more per month, not have a fixed rate, enjoy the benefits of inflation, and in 20 years, like if you were paying on solar, that first month after 20 years, you get another bill. Can you imagine the utility company going around and trying to sell that? I can't either. It's absolutely flipping freaking ridiculous. But yet, as adults, we're all adulting here. When we were kids, we saw our parents pay the utility bill. We caught on to that. And we became adults, and we pay the utility bill. We just accept it for what it is. We can't question it, right? Can't question it like I questioned my homeroom teacher in high school. Comes with these little tack-on additional items. I call them Chinese fees. It's like, what is that? But yet, with your own solar, you actually get a statement from the utility company because they actually become your battery, okay? And this statement says how many kilowatts they owe you in the months that you overproduce for solar because you offset your whole year. Think about how ridiculous renting your own power is. And if you already had solar, how you would never go back. I've never met anyone who's regretted going solar or who is excited, thankful, and thinks it's sound advice to just keep paying their power bill with inflation with no way out. It's just that we're accustomed to it. It's like a form of bondage. Financial bondage is what it is. I mean, it's not really a pitch. It's more like which makes sense. If you have a pile of money, like I had a proposal earlier today, and it was the difference between like 18 grand to pay in 25 years or 38 grand. Okay. It was like maybe it was 48 grand. It was like $30,000 difference. Like which pile would you want to pay? Of course you'd want to pay the pile that's less. You could actually reinvest that money. In fact, when you go solar, there's like an equity garden on top of your roof that now allows your whole house to go up in value. We can invest the money we save. There's so many reasons. There's no downside to solar whatsoever. Sometimes there's a catch, whether it be removing trees, upgrading your electric, upgrading your roof, but there's no downside. Give me a downside to solar. Because I literally do not know one yet, okay? Sometimes people think, well, I don't want to fill out these forms, have a site survey. I don't want to like apply for another loan at 1.49% interest for 20 years, and the government is giving you tens of thousands of dollars back. Why do you have great credit as an adult? In fact, if you took this loan that allows you to go with solar, it's kind of like a wash, maybe not in traditional debt to income ratio, but you usually do pay your utility bill. And so that's just going to actually increase the chances that your credit score goes up. People usually pay their utility bill. So I'm inviting you to think of the ridiculous bondage trap that you are in, paying utilities as you rent your power. Give me a call, shoot me a text with your utility bill on it, your electric portion, especially the months part where you see the the different line graphs go up and down. I'll find your house on Google Earth. I'll make your proposal and I'll show you the savings, show you the tax credit advantages, show you how your house will go up in value with equity, and show you how much you can save, and you can take that money and reinvest it. It is a no-brainer. It's kind of like an IQ test for homeowners. I mean, I don't mean to offend you, but hello, McFly. I mean, let's go back to the future here and figure out the best thing. 10 years from now, if you went back to now, you'd say, why didn't you go solar?